Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to our next fight. Please help me welcome to the cage, representing War Training Center, Lara.
Lara making his MMA debut tonight, representing War Training Center, 125-pound division. Yeah, shout out to the boys at War Training Center. Pulled up with the boys. Me and Ezekiel got some training in, some sparring rounds during his training camp, you know what I mean, a couple rounds. I pull up to War Training Center a couple times throughout, you know, once a week, you know what I'm saying? He's telling me that he's excited for his debut. I'm excited to watch the debut tonight with Lara.
What's the strengths in his game?
Come again?
What are the strengths of his game?
No, truthfully, I literally sparred with him for the very first time, you know what I'm saying? We got about maybe 3 sessions in together, just met him, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see right here what he's gonna be bringing to the cage right now. We've had some good sparring during the time that we train together. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what are the tools that he chooses to use tonight. Stand-up game or ground game? We're gonna see.
Perez.
Marcelo Perez, the mixer, making his walk to the Elevated FC cage tonight. Walking out to the jam right now too, honestly. I'm being truthful right here. He's walking out to the jam.
1-1 in his career. Like, this is another one of these fights where you got one guy with having his third fight against a debuter.
Yeah, I remember me and Perez, we chopped it up before I won the jiu-jitsu tournament, you know what I'm saying? Chopped it up after one of my big UFC fights, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just think it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, the love from the fans, you know what I'm saying? Everything like that. So, literally, even Ezekiel said the same thing to me actually before, you know what I'm saying? When I met him also, you know what I'm saying? We've seen the fights and everything, and getting the love from the fans and the dudes that are the martial artists on the come up as well right now, you know what I'm saying? In their amateur fights, debuters, Perez going into his third amateur fight right now, you know what I'm saying? It's our love, maybe. So I'm grateful for you, you know what I'm saying? Being one of the boys over here.
Here we go. Marcelo Perez representing the same gym that Jarrett Watson was earlier, had the one of the more impressive knockouts of the night.
Attorneys, the gold standard in personal injury. This fight scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each in the Elevate FC flyweight division. Introducing first on my left, fighting out of the Group 1 blue corner. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing at 125 pounds. Making his debut this evening, fighting out of Houston, Texas, by way of Indianapolis, Indiana, Lara. And across across the cage on the right, fighting out of the Lone Star Injury Attorney's red corner. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing at 125 pounds. His record stands 1 win against 1 defeat. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Marcelo the Vixen Perez. Referee in charge of the action, Jeff Rexroad.
Here we go.
Perez with the feint.
We got Lara with the blue gloves. Marcelo Perez in the black and orange trunks with the red gloves.
Perez with the right hand, putting some pressure right here on Ezekiel Lara.
Ooh.
The right overhand.
Lara wore that well, but man.
Marcelo Perez, he's looking a little bit comfortable right here, showing that experience, the 2-fight experience that he has right now, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
The 1-1-2, the low kick right here from Perez, and he's really just keeping some real pressure right now on Ezekiel. Ezekiel come back over the top though, with a left hand, right hand.
Yeah,
the calf kick.
Those are nasty, man. I think Lara's getting a little bit too comfortable with his back against the cage. He needs to make some space for himself, get some respect here.
I'm gonna be real too. That calf kick, if you're good at that technique, and then you're sending that calf kick, that's a nasty technique, because it's really on that calf muscle right there, and then that bone, the bone is like a baseball bat right on the calf, man. There's less muscle on the calf than on the thigh. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's about the 5th one of those calf kicks he's landed there.
Yeah, you can tell that Perez, he's really practiced that, and that's part of his game, you know what I'm saying? And he's looking comfortable in the stand-up game. He's pressuring, measuring his distance. Right here he commits to a combination. Ezekiel has to opt for a clinch right here. 1 minute and 14 seconds. And this clinch is a good mix-up right here for Ezekiel. Trying to put this fight on the ground and see if he can control his opponent.
He's got to he needs to dig an arm in there. Peels his face up, and now he's back into a better position. But still needs to get an underhook. It's going to be very difficult for him to get out of this spot without. There we go.
Perez reverses the position. The uppercut left hook.
Oh!
To the combination.
Desperation shot there, and now he's in some bad spot.
Perez right here going for the guillotine right here. This guillotine is tight right now. Lara escapes his head though right here. He works back up to his feet. Perez though being super offensive, man. Super aggressive with his offense. 10 seconds left in this first round. Jab to the body from Lara. Head kick upstairs from Ezekiel. And they're going forward with some pressure, Ezekiel.
What a finish to round 1.
Ezekiel had a moment right there at the end of the first round that still gives the first round to Perez. He was landing some low kicks, the calf kicks, guillotine attempt. And when he was throwing the fist combinations, he was really opening up and throwing punches and bunches. He was very effective in there.
Good start to the fight for Marcelo Perez. Lara, I think as you saw in the last 15 seconds of the fight, really started to let go a little bit. I'd like to see him be more aggressive on his feet. I'd like to see him be more in attack mode instead of sitting back and letting the fight come to him.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Trying to attack a little bit more from the stand-up game. But Perez was fighting his game. Perez is fighting his game in the stand-up. And Perez is like in his rhythm right now. You know what I'm saying? And he was literally controlling those boxing exchanges. Lara's going to find a shot of his own in the stand-up to try to get some respect from his opponent, or mix in the grappling, maybe a clinch in the second round.
He's let Perez get way too comfortable. See what kind of adjustments we make in round 2. Lara and Perez.
Perez with the low kick.
Yeah, and Lara is a little too heavy on that front leg. Like you want to keep your motor in the back, is what my coach used to always tell me. Motor in the back, and when you're heavy on that front leg, it eats those kicks. Even it makes it worse.
Also, Lara with the shot. Perez defending it. Perez, he's really showing his experience right now.
Man, and I like that he didn't try to stay in the grappling. He went right back to doing damage.
Oh my goodness, the ref must stop this fight right now. The ref must stop the fight right now.
That is it.
And right there, Marcelo Perez with the TKO finish. He's getting front, he's feeling it, he's excited, you know what I'm saying? He found his shot, he found the moment, he smelled the blood, and when he had his opponent against the cage, he literally just unloaded the combination and threw as many shots as he can for the finishing combination. Right there with a big victory like that for Marcelo Perez, we could be seeing him possibly fighting for sure, in my humble opinion, for a future 125-pound title shot.
No doubt, man.
He looked very, very strong in that fight right there.
Looked very comfortable, kept the fight in his world. He made the decisions. Very, very good showing.
Yeah. For Ezekiel Lara, we'll see him back again. You'll win some, you'll lose some, but you'll live to fight another day.
Yeah, he's going to learn some lessons from this, man. I think what he's got to work on is deciding what kind of fighter he is and not letting the other guy decide what kind of fight he's going to be in.
Perez fought his fight tonight. It was strong showing for sure from Perez, you know what I mean? Tough opponent. I think for sure, like I was saying, I think we're going to be seeing him fighting for a title soon.
All right, let's get into Colin with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, 42 seconds into round number 2, your winner by TKO, Marcelo the Mixer.
Good win for Marcelo Perez.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a 10-minute intermission.
There we go, 10-minute intermission. We are going to be back and finish off this big night of fights. 4 fights to come, 3 title fights coming up on the other side of this.